everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Janisha Shippedunkly. Welcome to Shippedoll Registered Nurse. Now I am a nurse. Finally, I am a nurse. I am excited. I'm just coming from work. I started my first job as a nurse in the hospital and a med-surg unit, and today I want to share with you about my Nclex journey and just a little information about Nclex, and to let you know that I passed Nclex with 125 questions over the summer. I did 125 questions, friends. Listen, being in nursing school, you have to have daily affirmation. You have to speak it. You have to live by it. And nursing school will teach you how to fight. Did I say fight? I did. Nursing school will teach you how to fight. Definitely. First thing first, let me just repeat that. I passed nursing school with 125 questions. I passed my first try, and I want to tell you a little bit about my experience and how I felt while I was doing the questions. And I'm like, 75, that thing about passing at 75 questions. Listen, we need to quit it. Quit talking about the 75 questions. Quit it. No, we don't need it as nurses. We don't. We are stronger. All right, we are the strong ones, because in order to become a nurse, you have to really go through a lot in nursing school, and every nurse can say yes, that is true. Maybe you're a genius. I know I'm not a genius, but what I do know is that I'm a very dedicated person. I love nursing. Nursing was my childhood dream. It has always been. Even in this pandemic, I still want to become a nurse. With everything that happened last year until now, I still want to be a nurse, and I want to be a good one. I want to be excellent. Just to give you some tips about Nclex, on your day, please arrive early. My friends, if you are late, they're going to tell you to go. 30 minutes late, they're not taking you. And if you're 30 minutes late, because some people don't know this, if you're more than 30 minutes late and that examiner is not being lenient towards you, listen, you'll have to pay that $200 again. So please arrive on time. Tip number one, I cannot stress it enough, arrive on time. And when you arrive on time, you feel relaxed. You feel comfortable. You're speaking to yourself. Don't get too nervous. Just speak to yourself. I can do this. I can do this. If you have faith and you believe in something or believe in God, I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. Listen, affirmation, remember that. Perseverance, you didn't come this far to turn back now. You came to win, and you're gonna pass. You are going to pass. Okay, so first thing first, remember you can't be late. Next tip, please do not go in there with your cell phones, a coat on, hats, big scarf. You're gonna go through a little bit more process, because now they'll have to take your stuff, put it in a plastic bag, get you a locker. It's just gonna take up more time. So if you can leave all of that in your vehicle, that will be good for the examiner and for yourself. Less stress for everybody. Okay, so don't bring anything in there. Leave your cell phone. You don't need to bring your cell phone, because you're not going to use it anyway. And as soon as you leave, as soon as you're finished, you gotta go. You're done, you're going. Okay, what next? Next thing, they're gonna scan. Please do not write anything in your palm. Don't write anything, because they're gonna scan you. They're gonna scan your palm. Both palms, they scan them. They scan it 2 times. They scan it as soon as you reach in. They scan, and when you're going to go in again, they scan again. So you have to go through 2 passing for the security. First lady or male, whoever is there at that time, scan you, take your information, your ID. You need your identification. You can't do anything without your identification. So please do not forget your ID. Then you move up, it's like maybe a feet or less, and they're scanning you again, send you in there. Okay, so we do the scanning. Nothing in your palm. Do not arrive late. Keep calm. When you get in there, after 2 hours, they give you a break if you want a break. I didn't take any because I'm like, you know, you're on a roll and you're going, you just wanna. So please use the bathroom before you go in. If you can use the bathroom before you go in, wash your hands, use the bathroom, wash your hands, go in. That will be good for you, so you don't have to break. You just sit down, do it. They give you 5 hours. 5 hours to get it done. And it's a total of 150 questions, because it was used to be 200 and something before, but I don't know if they're gonna bring it up since the pandemic is slowly going away. But in the heights of the pandemic, they did bring it down to, I think, 90 or something like that. They did bring it down less. But after, since this year, they bring it back up to 150 questions. But when you arrive, they let you know how many questions, how many time you have. The countdown time is on the computer screen, so you're constantly seeing it. They have some earphones that you can put on just to block out any noise, because you know you'll be in your own cubicle, but at the same time, you know, people are around you. So if you want to block out all that noise, just forget about everyone. You can do that too. After I was done, I didn't feel nervous, but let me tell you about going through it and going through that 125%. Because of the stigma of this 75 question, while I was going and I realized I went over the 75, I'm like, okay, I'm at 76. You know, when you reach 75 and you skip, you're like, please let it shut off, let it shut off, let it shut off, let it shut off. It didn't shut off. It kept going. So, okay, I'm at 78, still going. 85, still going. 90, still going. I'm like, shut off, shut off, shut off. The computer will not shut off. It will not shut off, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I started feeling bad. I'm like, wow. But then I speak to myself. I'm like, no, I got this. I can do this. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I say, I'm gonna pass today. I'm going to pass. And when I went over 100, and I remember hearing Mark Clemens in my head, because I did watch a few of his videos. Like, don't watch the 75, just keep going. Once you're still going, you're still in the game. And I kept speaking to myself and telling myself, like, listen, I'm still on this thing, I'm still in the game, I'm doing it. And I know when I was doing good. I didn't know when I was doing good, because I would start getting the what they call it, the multiple choice questions. No, not select all that apply. I will get the select all that apply questions, and I say, yeah, okay. Then I know when I do bad, they give me easier questions, because you could tell. But I'm telling you, the medications, they did throw me off. I got 36 select all that apply questions, because I was doing like a tally, trying to keep track, because I wanted to share it to let you guys know how I'm doing. So I got 35 select all that apply questions, 36 all select all that apply questions. So I did my best, and 125 I came out. I didn't feel nervous, and I'm gonna share with you friends. You see, what's that study thing? I only used 2 things to study, and it was, what's the name? UWorld. And what else did I use? And Mark Clemens. Yeah, YouTube. I am going to share with you about all of that process in another video. But when I came out, I felt good. I didn't feel nervous, shaky. I wasn't worried, because I tell myself, you know, if this is for me, it's gonna be for me. And I feel like I did not come this far to turn back. And if it says, which I tell myself, look towards the best but prepare for the worst. So if I fail, I'm gonna pay that $200 and I'm gonna go again, even if it takes me 10 times. If I fall, I'm gonna get up again, and that's how I speak to myself. So if I fall, I'm getting up again and I'm gonna keep going again. So I'm gonna pass. Also, I want you to keep in mind that you don't get your result the same time. I wish we did. I truly wish we did, but we don't. So after 24 hours, if you want your unofficial result, you can go ahead and pay for it. It's almost $8, okay? And you will get it in 48 hours. So if you take your exam on a Thursday, you'll get the result on a Monday. That's what happened with me. So I paid for the unofficial result and I got it on the Monday. I got it like, I was supposed to get it like 4, and I did check it. I kept checking it. I checked it at 12, I checked it at 1, and when I went on there on 2, it was present with a pass. I was so happy. I was elated. I felt blessed, and I know you will do great too. You will, because you work hard for this. You know you're studying, and you'll do good. All right, bye. Remember to subscribe, comment below, tell me about your Nclex journey. Tell me how much did you pass at. If you shut up at 75, at 100, at 95, 105, 110, 115, whatever it is, share it with me, let me know. Also, after the end of your exam, they're gonna ask you if you want to take there's a questionnaire that you have to take, but they're also gonna ask you if you want to take a test, like, you know, the way they want to start doing, you know, they're planning to change the Nclex to do like case study questions, stuff like that. But you can choose to do it and you can choose not to do it. Okay, it does take like 30 minutes. So if you want to sit for 30 more minutes, fine, you can do it. But there's also a survey that you have to do, and that's like 5 minutes. Yeah. So let me know how you did. When did the computer shut off? I'm not here to tell anyone that I passed it to 75, because I didn't. So I'm not here to lie. I'm here to give you the truth, the raw truth, and nothing but the truth. So it's 125 for me, and that's how I pass. And you know, I just want to encourage someone, you know, whenever you go in there, just be strong, have faith, and tell yourself that you're going to do great, because it's energy. Everything has to do with energy. Whatever you put out there, that's what you're going to receive. So put out the good energy. Tell yourself, declare it, that you're going to pass, you're going to win, and you will. So remember to subscribe, comment below, tell me about it. Subscribe to Ship It All Registered Nurse. All things nursing, visit my website, shipitall.com. Bye. It's all about beauty, nursing, all of that, fitness. Subscribe. See you soon.